Well, Wretched Nation, I think it's finally that time. I think it's time to finally give away a motorcycle. If you can call this clapped out mini bike a motorcycle. I mean, I guess it is, right?
But let's talk about what I want to do.
So I have a lot of fun trying to build bikes, flip them, do whatever, and it's fun, but it can be time consuming, very monetarily invested, and just kind of hard to do. But what I kind of want to do is give back a little bit, have a good time, and possibly change somebody's life. So everyone gets a little bit out of it, and this is what I want to do here. So this is my mini bike that I never really got running. I was going to get it running for a show.
It was in rougher shape than I thought when I got it. I got it from a friend, and the parts were just not going to be here in time for the show that I was going to bring it to. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll get it going for the wife in the summer. And of course that didn't happen. And she actually just had ankle surgery and is probably not going to be quite herself in about a year. And she's had so much issue with it that she said, yeah, get rid of the mini bike. She doesn't want to go through all that again.
So here's the plan. For every $10 you spend on the website, you're going to get a spot to win the mini bike. If you spend over $100, it's free shipping in the continental US, you'll get an extra ticket. So if you spend $90, you'll get 9 tickets. If you spend $100, you'll get 11. So that's the plan. Every $10, one spot, you get the mini bike. Once we can get enough, we'll raffle it off, and one lucky winner can either come pick this thing up, or we'll work out a cash payout. Obviously, if you live on the West Coast, it is not going to be worth you driving all the way here to pick this mini bike up. Unless you want to hit me up for a beer and just have a good time making a road trip, that's fine. But we'll do a cash payout for anybody who's not interested in the bike and just looking to support, or obviously is just way too far, and the cash option would just be a better option. But if you have more questions about it, please comment down below if you have any questions. And this is the first time doing this, so we're just going to learn together, figure it out, and get this thing going.
But more about the mini bike. It is a Coleman CT100U. A friend of mine actually bought this brand new, had it for a little while. It sat, sold it to a friend. He had it for a while. His kids, as you can see, roughed it up pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Me and my friend, we kind of beat on it ourselves, but it is in rough shape. It sat outside. The gas tank, I don't quite trust. The engine, I don't know. It feels good. Like, it's got decent compression, it feels like. But the carburetor was just completely gummed up with mud, dirt, all that kind of stuff. And it's a 103 horsepower. So we decided we're going to change the motor, and it kind of needs one of everything.
We have some parts on the way, but we already have a 200 engine sitting in the box.
We have a new caliper, brake line, new throttle, new kill switch, new brake line here, or cable. And let's see, what else do we have?
We have a new chain and a new clutch, because the bigger motor, I guess, uses a different clutch.
And yeah, we're going to learn together.
All right, it's starting to get late, so really the only thing I want to do is try and get this motor pulled out tonight, and that way I can kind of wash this thing up tomorrow, and then we can work on possibly getting the other motor put in here and see what type of problems I'm going to have. Pretty sure this is the best way to pull an engine out of any motorcycle. All right, engine's out. That was the easiest engine removal I've ever done for anything. But yeah, this little mini bike is dirty. So hopefully, if I have time tomorrow, we will get it cleaned out and washed.
I don't know if the parts are going to be here this week to work on it. We do have the engine. We might be able to start mocking that up. But what I might also do is, I'm pretty sure the engine I picked out is the Predator 200. While I think it fits in here okay, the fuel tank here, the fill nozzle from what I've seen online, I haven't even taken it out of the box, is on this side. And it's going to be right up under the frame here. So some people will take these tanks and put on there, but ours, I don't quite know. I don't know how well you're going to see this. Probably not well at all. But yeah, you're not going to be able to see in there. All right. You can't really see in there, but ours is pretty dirty. When I got it, the gas cap was on. So what I might try and do, just to try to help it out, I might put some fuel in there and maybe like a couple nuts and just shake it around and try to clean it out. Because I tried to order one of these. Most of them are back stock, and if I can put a standard fuel tank on there, that'd be great. I don't know. We're going to try and clean it up just if we can, try to figure something out. But yeah, that's the old crusty engine. I definitely still think it's probably good, but you know, with needing a new carburetor for sure and spending some time and money on this thing for it to still be stock, I mean, you know, who likes stock? So we're going to try to swap a bigger motor in it.
Luckily for you, for YouTube magic, it's already tomorrow. All right, it's like 2 days later. We tried to get that tank clean, but it's just not going to happen. That gas tank is $20. And me trying to spend a boatload of time getting it cleaned out, it just isn't worth it. I don't think the tank we have is going to work on that new Predator engine. But worst case, we'll just attach like a plastic tank to the top tube. I see that's what a lot of people do, and we'll just put an inline cutoff valve. You know, it's no big deal. I kind of wanted to get it to work, but that tank is just too far gone. We're just going to be pushing so much crap into that carburetor that we're just not going to use it. So we got this thing outside, and I went ahead and cut the chain off because we are definitely not using this old crusty chain here. And I'm not worried about trying to get this thing clean, but I got the pressure washer. We're just going to spray it all down before we pull the other engine out of the box and take a look at it. All right, we got this thing all sprayed down. It's definitely not perfect. It's scratched up all over the place, but that's kind of normal for mini bikes. I mean, I'm sure whoever gets this is going to wreck this thing. That's kind of just what happens with mini bikes. But we got it all hosed down. I'm not going to worry about hand drying it, and I'm not going to try to work on it wet. We're gonna let it dry overnight, and we'll work on it later. So since we're gonna wait on that, let's take a look at that new engine we got. All right, guys, this is our quote-unquote crate engine. I cut the tape. Let's take a look at it. All right, that's a little anticlimactic there. Let me get it out of the box. All right, there it is. That is our engine we are going to be putting in that right there. Let me go get the other engine and we can compare it. Yeah, that might not fit perfectly now, will it? Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of work here, but I'm fairly certain we can figure it out, or if we can't, we can get somebody to help us figure it out. All right, so we're probably going to stop the video kind of here. We have some parts on order from GoPowersports.com, And I know we can't start that motor up anyways. I thought it would ship with oil. It did not. So I need to get some small engine oil and figure out how it's going to fit and what we're going to do. It does have, what it is kind of nice is it has what leads to be like the gas on off and an engine on off on the engine itself, which is nice. You don't have to have a kill switch because it already has one on it. But we'll probably integrate the handlebar kill switch on it anyways. We'll figure it out once we do it. But if you want to win this thing, all you have to do is go to our website, wretchedclothing.com, and spend $10. For every $10 you spend, you get one spot. So if you spend $50, you get 5 spots. Now what we are going to do, if you spend that $100, we're going to give you an extra spot. So spend $90, get 9 spots. Spend $100, get 11 spots. Because we appreciate you. And we have free shipping in the lower continental 48, over $99. But thank you so much. If you have made it this far, comment down below. Say what's up. Say what you like. Say hello. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell a friend so we can get this giveaway going. Hopefully this giveaway goes pretty quickly. I would love to put this in somebody's hands for Christmas, or if they want to take the cash payout, they can have that money to go spend on Christmas presents. I don't want to take too long and that not be able to happen. But I appreciate every single one of you, and as always, keep it wretched.